Good afternoon. I'm at Flinders Street Station under the clocks on my semi-annual visit to the city. Just got home from my WA trip actually. So yeah, I'm in the city to catch up with a friend Johanna for dinner. I thought I'd do a bit of a favourite walk of mine. It's in Julie Monday and Deborah Hayes' book. Sorry, Deb. Deborah Hayes' book. I think it's Best Walks in Melbourne. It was their first book. It's a really nice walk. Goes to a lot of the laneways and some of the street art. So I'll do my best to follow the notes and we'll see how we go. So the problem with those city walks I have is actually following the notes. That's Flinders Street I just left. This is Young and Jackson's that I'm going across to. And I'm going to cross over to the cathedral. Try not to get run over by a tram. Give me the bush any day. So I'm heading up Collins Street now. The Paris end of Collins Street. I gather they call it the Paris end from all the theatres and old churches. You can see some of the spires up there, but I don't really know. Maybe it's the Paris end for all these flash shops. I don't know. So this is the old Treasury building. For anyone that's not local, a lot of these old buildings were built during the gold rush times in Melbourne. Old sandstone buildings. So that's the Windsor Hotel over there. You obviously stay there. Probably more well known for its high tea. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do it. And I'm standing in front of the Victorian Parliament House there. This is where if you're going to have a protest, this is the place they normally gather, at the steps of Parliament House there. This is Princess Theatre. One of our more well-known theatres, I guess. This is Little Bourke Street. I'm walking down. This is the start of Chinatown. Amphlett Lane. There's our little tribute to Chris Amphlett. I assume. Try not to get run over here. So yeah, this is start of Chinatown. I reckon we're almost theatred out in Melbourne. Although that's spoken from someone who rarely visits the theatre. Okay, I'm in Tattles's Lane, and things are starting to get a bit grungy in spots now, which is probably more typical of what Melbourne used to be like anyway. I've made my way through the Queen Victoria kind of complex, and this is the State Library. This is another place you come to exercise your democratic rights sometimes. There's protests here. It's pretty quiet today, everyone's having lunch. I've made my way into my natural habitat shopping centre in Melbourne Central. This is the old shot tower they had to preserve when they built the shopping centre. Notice they've got advertising all over it though. So I'm heading up to Hardware Lane now, along Burke Street. Hardware Lane's where all the, well, there's a lot of outdoor kind of eating opportunities. It's also close to where all the bushwalking shops and trekking shops are in Melbourne, the Melbourne CBD. So I'm going to do a bit of shopping now and interrupt the walk a bit. So this is Hardware Lane, just there. See what I mean about the dining opportunities here. Certainly no shortage of them. So we got Bogong, Macpac, One Planet, Backpacking Light down there. Used to be a few more. Paddy Pell have moved to the other end of the city for some reason. There's World Expeditions. Oh, there you go. Got their office here too, up on the wall there. It might be time to get something to eat, I think. Yep, I'm doing it hard on this walk. Okay, well, I'm well fed, so I'll continue my little walking tour of Melbourne. So I'm heading into the Royal Arcade. I'm just leaving Burke Street Mall. I'm pretty sure the Hopetoun tea rooms used to be in here, but I think they've been sold. You want some chocolate? This could be the place to come. Expensive chocolate. There's another place full of trendy little cafes. So these shops in the Block Arcade are pretty cool. That's a little bit fancier than my barber. I'll give you the goss there. So I'm not sure if this is the old, I don't think it is the old Hopetoun tea rooms. I think it was further back. But this is certainly very popular. Okay, so I'm heading down towards Flinders Street now. Been following Flinders Street along. I haven't filmed a lot down that way because they're building the Melbourne Metro, or the new bit of the Metro, so it's a bit closed off. I'm going to swing right up William Street here. Gee, it's cold. So that is the Australia Club. I don't think they'll be rushing out to invite me in. So this is Bank Place. There's a few little rabbit holes in here too. You can kind of duck down a few of these little lanes. It's getting close to knock off time. That's why there's a few people in like business clothes around. Yeah, certainly not your typical bushwalk. So this is Mill Place. I'm thinking this is Flinders Street down here again, possibly. The walk is getting close to being over. This one's a little bit more sterilised than some of the others. Other laneways. Okay, back on Flinders Street. Head back to the station under the clocks and that'll be the circuit. This is the side of Flinders Street Station up there. Okay, well I'm cutting through the station because the footpath was closed for the metro construction. So I'll cut through the platforms and head up to the clocks from here. Well, that's me back at Flinders Street. I'm on the inside of the station now. Clocks are behind me. I don't know, that came in at 8.4 k's on all trails, but to be honest with you, the GPS kind of on the phone struggles in all the buildings, so I think it probably wandered around all over the place, and it's a little bit shorter than that, this walk. I'd say it's more like 5.5 k's. But look, I'll stick the all trails slide up anyway, but yeah, I'm not too sure how good it is. Alright, look, I really enjoyed that walk. It's a bit of a different one. But if you're visiting Melbourne, yeah, worth checking out some of these laneways and arcades. They're very, some of them are a bit gritty, but they're very interesting. All right, take it easy. I'll catch you on the next one.